dupe. I'm gonna go like this.
Hit the buttons.
I usually fade that in, but I didn't do it this time.
Thank you.
What day is it?
It's Thursday on a Thursday. We got a podcast on a Thursday.
I cannot believe that's just something that we do now.
It's awful.
Like you said, I can't believe it's Sunday now. I was like, what a joke.
I can't believe it. No, don't ruin it.
It's already ruined.
Who's that?
We're on.
Okay, welcome everybody to Failing with Style, an irreverent podcast about off-the-cuff thoughts, reviews, and the struggle of a group of lifelong friends attempting to maintain their friendships through the harsh reality of life constantly pulling them apart and talking massive amounts of shit to and about each other. Hey guys,
Hey, buddy.
I'm back.
We're all here now.
I'm back, bitches.
We're
It's
all
me,
in our
I'm
right
Tim.
places.
I'm joined here by three of my bestest buddies.
Ty.
Ty.
You got Difference David.
It's Diffy Dave.
And
we
finally-
got-
And his name is John C. And his name is John.
You would think I would have that better. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was awful.
I
Damn.
thought you were going to finish up the...
Yeah,
No,
I know it's like
yeah.
without the
No.
music, it's kind of.
Yeah,
Nah,
it was super fucking
everyone
lame.
gets it.
I was thinking original Alex.
Okay.
I don't know. I want like.
Shouldn't it be an A?
What about Alex,
This is
like
DD.
Crystal Alex?
You need to be AA.
Yeah.
You know?
What is
awesome,
that?
awesome Alex.
Alex Zero.
Amazing Alex.
What about AU? Just gold.
all,
Like
all
see,
right, Alex.
Tyler's thinking.
What's copper? Anyway, so,
I don't know. CP, baby.
What's
Nice,
copper? It's
boys.
metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
How you guys
talking
been?
about,
It's
dude?
been a couple weeks since I've been here. So.
it has.
How's it going, guys?
Podcast has been popping off. We've gained a bunch of listeners and followers. And we have
We've also lost a
What are we,
bunch of
like,
listeners.
7? We had 7 instead of 6.
yeah, it's
We have- How many listeners do we have?
you know what? You would think I would know that, but I just don't check. I never go back.
Yeah, it's better. It's better that
Speaking
way.
of never going back, apparently I can't refute anything from 2 podcasts ago.
Yeah,
I
you
was
gotta
just-
you gotta wrap that up at the most
Oh,
previous podcast.
That
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 was
yeah.
just
Oh
us,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, but
2
then
podcasts ago was just
It
David
was.
and I.
Yeah.
but then I was on the next one, so I got the chance to be like, because I'm here, I get to refute anything you
Yeah.
said about me. But then there's if you miss 2,
Yeah, you can't go back 2 weeks. Like
Yeah.
you can only go back to the previous podcast.
so you better make your corrections from last week this week. 'Cause
Yeah, if there is anything, because unfortunately I didn't listen to the whole podcast yet. It's been hard to get through with you guys mowing down on chocolate half the time.
Worth it.
you're telling me you didn't like that.
I'm a little jealous that I didn't get some fucking
I ate most of it.
chocolate on my chest.
I didn't think it was gonna be.
How melted
That
do you
dumpy
how hot
dump.
do you
No,
think
because
was?
it's like a Cleveland steam. Never mind.
I honestly,
Dude, it's so hot
Yeah,
in
it's
here.
so fucking warm in here. It's like 74.
Tyler's under a blanket.
Woo!
I really didn't think it was gonna be that good, but it was like shockingly good.
The Dubai chocolate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Oh, I thought you meant the podcast. I was like, I haven't listened. There's no fucking way it was good.
It was.
Oh,
not.
no.
I'm about 30 minutes in. It's awful.
I
so.
like two episodes ago was pretty good. I like the one.
It
with Tyler
was. I
myself.
actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. You guys had some really good conversation. So the only catalyst is, I guess, you
Well-
being terrible.
So
Yep.
the answer to the previous question was. It says that in the last, on average, listening per episode is about 10.
Wow.
Audience size on average is about 7.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay.
So, you know.
Including the 4 people in this room.
So we got my mom and my.
My dad won't pay for Spotify Premium, so
Wow.
he doesn't-
What a nerd. Your dad the millionaire?
don't talk about our family
Oh,
finances.
my
in
bad,
the
dude.
air.
I apologize. Yeah, I apologize about that. I can't refute that fucking
I mean,
Feels like it's canon wherever you're about to say.
salsa is tartar sauce. That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
No.
If you think about it,
It's dumb.
honestly,
no, it's dumb. Yeah. I will not refute it at all at this point. I didn't really have anything from last week because, like I said, I haven't really fully listened to that podcast yet. I'm working through it.
Yeah, you don't need to.
don't, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, anybody listening to this, what episode was that?
15.
Skip it.
Are we on? We've done 15 of these. Jeez.
No, it's more than that.
No, David and I have done 15 of these.
Oh, damn.
You definitely.
Yo, did it
I
get
think
shady in here? Jesus.
David's the only one who's been on all of them. Which,
That's true.
you know,
It is 15 even. This is number 16.
Son of a bitch. Wow. 15. Huh?
I
And
have
here I am lacking on my other podcast. I just
Well,
put
we
out
don't
episode
edit.
5. Have
We
you guys-
just sit here.
You guys heard of my other podcast?
I haven't listened to the last two because I haven't seen the movies.
Falling up.
and it has become a problem where I'm like, I haven't seen what's Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
And I'm embarrassed at saying that because I want to listen
Don't be.
to it, but I don't.
It's all right.
Well, I want to
Don't-
listen to the
At best.
podcast, but I don't want to. I don't know.
Here's my problem with Don't Look Up. When it was created back in like it was shot in like 2019 and 2020 in like the height of the pandemic, right? So the concepts that were going on were satire. And then now in 2025, it feels almost like a documentary. It's just like
Yeah.
I'm like this
It
shit
doesn't play.
is supposed to be funny, and it's just not. Like it's not funny anymore. Like, whoa, look at that. A billionaire in the White House standing in the Oval Office is making decisions on behalf of the president. We should be laughing about that. Like, I'm not
never
fucking
happen.
laughing.
They broke up today or yesterday.
I don't know.
Again?
Either way, I'm fucking here for the Twitter battle between the old
Yeah.
man and the dude who's, just hanging out in the Oval Office, not on ketamine, not in a deep
Why do you have a
K-hole,
black
And you have a
eye?
black eye? Yeah.
He's like, oh, my kid hit me. It was like,
pussy. Dude,
I hope he does it
lock
again.
your ass,
Yeah.
dude. Like, that's like, I mean, sure, maybe. Kids have toys and stuff. Like, it's not impossible, but
probably his ketamine dealer is running his mouth.
I'm just saying, if a kid hit me and gave me a black eye, he's getting one too. I'm just
I
saying,
would
I'm
say
tagging you back. You know
if
what I
you
mean?
got the chance to just fucking lay a shiner on Elon Musk.
Oh, I'd do it. But that's,
you were
that,
gonna
I think
say your kid who's got the chance to fucking lay a shiner.
But I
on
think
your
that's
kid.
the problem, right? If somebody
goddamn.
actually was out there and laid a fucking shiner on him, you don't
Oh,
think they'd be
yeah.
out there bragging about that shit
That's
right
why
now?
he takes his kid everywhere. Also, hey, check out these new stickers. Those are pretty cool.
Is that a TV?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cute. I like your hats too.
thanks.
Are those new adjacent, or do I not
Yeah.
just go
For
with
those of you
The-
on
the
the
Gunner I
Patreon,
have.
you could see the stickers there.
Do you
Yeah,
have
the
any
Brie got
more of
new
those I can
merch.
buy?
Yeah.
The hats?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tight.
Yeah.
On you?
Yeah.
I like the
I carry
shark
merch
shirt,
on
too.
me.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. The
I
shark
would.
shirt. If you're listening to this, go to arribrewing.com/store and you can pick any of this up. It's not live right now. We kind of have plans for it, but here's the thing: like you go now and it's not there. You're like that motherfucker.
You have
I'm
more of
talking
a
about it."
more of a website than I do. So
Yeah, you're goddamn right. And I update the beers.
I'm
The
on your
tap list is-
side.
I know. Sorry. This is me. I'm attacking the
you
imaginary
have more
person.
websites than me. Yeah, fuck you and your website.
No. I was trying to attack an imaginary person that you were backing me up.
Gotcha. It was behind me. Like,
Yeah, don't.
Fucking get him, Ty! Fucking
you
get him!
got ghosts
Yeah.
in here,
Yeah.
son. Like,
Nate, sit down, dude. You know.
Look that up.
all right.
Oh, Ty Ty's got some topics for us. I do love the stickers, by the way, and I'm thinking about coming this weekend on
Yeah, you
Sunday
are.
because we don't have everything going on Sunday.
I
right?
wouldn't.
So-
I don't give a fuck, dude.
yeah, that's fine.
I just keep throwing parties for my goddamn ass friends.
I keep throwing. The last one you threw was 2.5 years ago.
It takes a long time for me.
More
to
than he's
recover.
thrown me.
Damn.
That is true.
Damn.
More than he's asked me to throw him.
Don't. You're not a part of
Oh
this.
shit. Guys, it just got real in here.
Define chunks. No. Okay.
I can defend that. I can defend most of the times when I ask something.
If I
Chunks?
say-
definition.
if I said
Chunks,
farting-
tartar sauce. Okay.
That one real quick was farting. Is farting shit chunks in your underwear or your pants the same thing as pooping your pants? And I'm still standing on the side of no, on the correct side of history, as it were.
Do you have to change your pants after you do that?
well,
I mean,
hold on. Let
depends
me.
on you,
Let
I
me.
guess.
That's not the
Let-
right
let-
you, bro?
question.
Let
Do
me
you have to?
actually
You're so
read it.
subjective with this guy.
Is it?
I said it's okay. I'm sorry. This is David saying this. I said it's okay to fart chunks of shit in your underwear, and it's way different than pooping your pants. Tyler
different.
disagreed. Thoughts? And then
when-
define chunks, define Tyler.
Well, hold on.
Hockey puck sized.
That's why I asked for a definition of chunks
that's just
because that's
shitting your
not that
pants.
whole thing. Either way, it's like
That's not a chunk. That's a shit.
You literally said that's shitting your pants.
that's shitting your
pants.
I said hockey puck size or bigger, right?
I told somebody about this conversation today before I came here.
Really?
And she was like, "You do a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah." And you
Don't
had
listen to
texted-
it.
Yeah, it's a thing. Like I told her a little bit about it, and it's a thing. Like if she ever finds it and listens, that might be it for us. Like,
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, whatever.
Is it like a congresswoman or something? Or
no, not like that. She
All
just
right.
probably has. She's got more listeners than we do. So.
Oh, neat.
Cool nuck if you buck. I'll fight you on the street. Like,
So it was like
It's a
Leanne
joke.
Rimes
No.
or something? Or
No,
like,
it's just it's supposed to be a joke, y'all. All
Are
right,
pants
anyways,
optional?
when I told her that, I got to the hockey puck
Always.
size, and she couldn't. She was like, "That's a lot of shit. That is a lot of shit.
That's
Like,
really judgmental. I need to counter fucking blessings. Since you
how
said
thick
farting
is a
shit
hockey
chunk.
puck? Like 13, 14 inches?
Jesus, that's a pizza.
No,
Like a personal pan, like that.
He's talking about the actual height of
Thick.
it. Yeah.
13 inches thick.
No, I'm talking.
Dude, a
like,
hockey puck is like a solid 3 gallons. They're concrete, right?
Could you imagine
you got two behind you right there. Those Costco hockey pucks
I don't
right
think
there.
you know what hockey is.
a foot tall cylinder being launched at you at 100 miles an hour and it's frozen?
It's not that fast. They're not hitting you
You
that
right?
fast.
All right. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley?
Ooh. Go ahead, David. You can answer this question. I have personal opinion on
Sure.
this one.
So the question was Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Bentley is owned by Volkswagen, not known for their reputation and quality. BMW is known for monthly subscriptions for their seat warmers. Like just yes.
Where are you going with this? I don't understand.
Therefore,
You're just na-
Mercedes-Benz is the answer to the question.
I say BMW because they make motorcycles.
Okay.
I'm a BMW fan because I want to drive it, right? I want to. It's probably going to be an everydayer, right? I'm not taking a Bentley out every fucking day. Plus, for those of you in the Xbox 360 era with the Need for Speed Most Wanted, if anybody in here has ever played that,
We had Gran Turismo.
dog. No, it's not the same because this is an arcade racer versus Gran Turismo's.
Sigma Racer.
Is there a
Need for
difficulty
Speed was
slider?
on the PlayStation, by the way.
We'll never
I
know.
I fucking
David
hate
was
you
not a
so much.
PlayStation guy until the PS5.
Anyway.
He had a PS4. He only played Bloodborne though.
Oh, that's FromSoft. Duh.
The BMW in that game, I believe it was an E46 M3, if I remember correctly. Like totally sold me on BMWs. Like I wanted one so fucking bad back in the day because of that goddamn game. But it had like everything. It had like the flared out fenders on it. It had a fucking the spoiler in the back. Paint job was dope. Like all that shit. If I had the specific 2005 E46 M3, like I would nuck if I buck, as you would say.
I can completely understand the M3 specifically.
I love the
like. I'm
M3s.
happy that you brought up a game that then said it's an M3 because like M3 literally just that the M line, especially the 3 is like the perfect size shape. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
but it's also you could just out of a Mercedes and out of a Bentley, I would feel like they're fragile or like I'd be scared if I got a scratch on it or it's just like with the BMW I kind of feel that way, but I just want to fucking drive it. You know what I mean? I want to drive it fucking everywhere.
I get you.
So I enjoy driving my vehicles. I don't like to put them up on a fucking shelf and have them be pristine or whatever. But so I would go with the BMW.
I can't imagine genuinely owning anything like that you would drive and like having to like embarrassingly, I don't know the last time I washed my truck. I don't have a garage or anything, so simply the idea of like I don't want to be like I need something rugged. I mean like
It's not really embarrassing.
I don't call that embarrassing at
yeah,
all.
like, I mean in the right
especially-
crowds, Dad would lose his fucking
Especially
mind.
as
What was
much
that?
as it fucking rains around
Yeah.
here. Like,
Also, well, Dad would lose his mind. Also, he probably hasn't washed his truck in well over a year.
It's not like putting your knife in the fucking dishwasher.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Which
like,
you would do that.
that
That would you wouldn't think twice about that.
Speaking of, if my son is listening to this podcast right now while we're driving or something, I want to say this out loud to everybody. The next time you put my knife in the dishwasher, we're fucking fighting on site. So I've told you this 35,000 times. Don't do it. And I found it in there today. And I didn't get to confront him about it because he was sleeping. And I didn't go in there and stab him because he was sleeping.
So,
So
like your
That's
pocket
incredibly-
knives.
no, no, my chef knife.
Like your folder?
Oh.
You have chef knives?
Yeah. Once I have one.
I didn't know you cooked.
One, I can't. I just buy a lot of chef knives. Yeah.
They say fake it till you make it.
He uses his,
It's getting expensive.
he uses his butterfly knife for most utility work.
I've never cooked a day in my life, so yeah.
Dude, good for you.
I've never knifed a
man.
day in my life, so I get it, man.
You've never what?
See, it's the,
Huh?
it's the chemicals and the temperature that's doing it. It's also the high carbon, amounts in that steel as well. Ethan, right?
Yeah. On top of that, it knocks around while it's in there and it's
Certainly.
hitting in between things. It dulls the knife like crazy. You could break the tip off. You could do any of that shit. And if all that happens, we're gonna fight.
Break the tip off.
He's 15. No, go on.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's not too dissimilar from that other topic.
Which is not being read.
This fucking.
Why is that weird? Why is that weird?
I'll read it. All right, here
My
we go.
Sanoderm comes off tonight.
Hey, oh yeah, you got your octopus.
All right, David's hot
Hey,
topic.
nice.
No, you
what's the
I mean, like go in order. And like, what's the next one? Beamer
anything over $500 for a fridge is stupid.
Good.
That's just a statement. That's not a like a.
Well, I mean, sure. Like,
Argument.
agree, disagree.
We're on
like-
our 16th episode.
Plus, like
We know what's happening, right?
Plus, like 99%.
Alex.
Plus, like 99% of. I know what's happening. Plus, like 99% of all refrigerators are over $500. Like,
Well, it sounds like you need to be in the 1%. Is what David is saying. I'm not saying I agree. I'm saying
Thank you, Alex.
Tyler, how much was your refrigerator? Can we just throw that out
Like
there?
ballpark it.
Yeah.
Like ipso facto.
I think close to $2,000.
Okay, that's totally normal for. Never mind. I don't
what's
know why- I'm not
normal-
arguing this.
What's
I'm not-
normal is when your dad finds a broken refrigerator and insists on it being able to fix it, and so
This
he
is your
convinces-
fault it's broken.
He convinces
What?
his friend to give him said refrigerator, fixes it, then puts it in your house, and then if something breaks on it again, it's your fault that it's freezing beer in the meat drawer. I lost the thread here.
No,
No, I get
keep
it.
going.
Yeah.
That's how much
I'm with you.
a refrigerator should cost. No, that's not weird. That's what I meant.
But like therapy, was therapy in there too, or
Also,
What?
what do you mean?
I like the next topic from the person who's not a father. Babies cry for attention. Yeah.
What I mean to say,
Nailed
is,
it.
like, what I mean to say is, you don't have to pay attention to them. They're just doing it for attention. You don't have to give them.
It depends on the
attention.
cry, and as a person who doesn't have kids, you probably wouldn't understand that. So I get it.
Well, it's not specifically that. Like whenever I hear that, it makes it like limits my imagination for what the world of possibilities.
No way.
For cries could.
No way.
No, what I'm saying is like, there's no way I could possibly imagine a different set of cries, no matter what.
So
And,
your
like,
dog,
Yeah, I was just about to say, read
yeah.
that sentence again and change baby with puppy.
when
He's
your
like, you don't talk
your
about
dog-
buddy like that.
your dog has one bark or one whine, there's no difference.
One gear.
There's no. Shut the fuck up.
Top bastard.
He's got fucking turtle.
This is my
rabbit,
turtle.
bitch.
Turtle
Oh,
rabbit.
we've come full circle.
This is my dog A1.
All right, David's next topic. What is the youngest age you would comfortably rape your father?
Comfortably.
It's a
Comfortably.
trick question.
I'm
You can never comfortably. Yeah.
Not with rape.
Boom, baby.
Thank you. It's
All right, moving on.
2027.
Would you rather be able
No, I want you to answer.
Oh, I mean, comfortably.
It's your topic. You need to answer on it.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Nice knowing you guys.
Do you want me to hit the beep and beep? beep?
Yeah, where's the soundboard?
No,
FBI, open up!
Oh God.
oh, Jesus.
Would you rather be able to fly at 10 miles an hour or run at 100 miles an hour?
Now this is a good question.
I think I would fly, even though it's slow as shit.
Just imagine your big ass.
Well,
Saw it.
you flying like? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like casually riding a bike next to you.
I'll be there.
Why am I flying like I'm flying 2 feet off the ground? Like, no, I'll be in the
Also-
fucking sky. I'd be a sky whale.
I don't know why, but I always.
Here comes Tim.
So with this shirtless Tim on a full moon.
It's so beautiful.
He's on mushrooms right now.
He's hanging out with Elon.
They both have black eyes.
So I asked this to some people at work before I came over.
Did they cover the rape one?
I actually showed it to like 3 people, and it was one of those where it was like,
What the fuck
I'm not
is
sure how
wrong
I'm
with
supposed
them?
to react. Or I watched somebody read it and just watch their face as they were, and like made a horrible face. I was like, "You got to number 4." So, and then I said, I was like, the thing is, the reason this is in here is because when I tell him about this, he will cackle and know that he has won because I have taken this out of where this should have been.
Absolutely. We have another listener, baby.
So,
Kinda.
yeah.
No.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, they were asking about the flight thing. It was like, well, all right, do you have wings? is the flight, like the flying versus the running. Like you're running, it's still cardio. We know what that feels like. But flying, is that going to make us tired in the same way that running would? And so then it was the whole thing because like wings, I'm out. I want to run.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
want fucking
I
wings.
feel like
If you have wings, you're
cranking
going to be
it-
flying
also
way faster than that.
I feel like if you're cranking at 100 miles an hour,
You
you're
gotta
not
go through shoes,
You're
for
not
sure.
gonna get. Let me finish. You're not gonna
I
get.
wanna bring that up.
You're not gonna get fatigued quick. I get winded taking the elevator, so like,
You got to work on that, dude. That's just standing.
It's stress.
The buttons are heavy.
I'm stressed.
You
all
ever
right?
been on the floor? I got banned from the 14th floor, okay?
19th floor,
19th
and
floor.
elevator number 7 does randomly fucking drop on the way down,
That's true. That shit used to scare the fuck out of me.
and it
Back,
catches.
back when I had a job.
That's
That's what
Let's make it weird.
it's
Let's make
designed
it
for
weird.
that.
yeah. That's,
Hold on to your britches, y'all.
That's how I wake up every day.
All right.
Wait.
Do you want to fly or run?
I think it's gonna be fly. I think it's gonna be fly. It's
how
gonna
does
be
fall
slow,
damage work?
Because it doesn't matter if I'm flying.
I mean,
It don't matter.
What
There,
if you
there ain't no
think-
fall damage now.
It's like running
there's no
100
fall
miles an
damage,
hour
then-
sounds cool and all, but it's just like there's a
I'm
bunch
gonna-
of shit in
I'm
the
gonna
way.
dri- I'm gonna
there's a bunch of
drive.
fucking
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drive, or I'm gonna fly. You know? Those are the two
Imagine
options.
just gunning up and this going 10 miles an hour, but you can just cut over everything.
Yeah.
right? Like, it would take me
time.
less time to get here than it would.
Defying
just drive.
gravity, man.
Yeah. Just woo.
All right.
would you chase drones?
Would you this one's tough. Would you rather never enjoy music or food again?
Fuck.
Who says I enjoy music?
Thank you. He liked the Meredith.
I don't
so,
like nothing.
You know, like-
I don't like melodic sounds.
okay.
I just like the Merediths.
Yeah. Like fans?
That Deer
Oh,
Hunter.
I'm furious about this.
I mean, to me, it is never like food again because, like,
Yeah.
truly, something about music is just different.
I don't know, man. They're both so therapeutic for me. Like
It's tough.
Like cooking, and like I don't know, because I've had like albums or songs in general that have gotten me through some very tough times. But also cooking has done that for me too, and then tasting the food afterward is.
I don't think
part
I've
of that
ever had
process.
food bring me to tears though, because it was so good.
Or so
Yeah, that's
bad.
fair.
I've definitely eaten some food like mind blown,
Life-changing,
Yeah,
yeah.
but not like
That's true.
like the escargot.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I think music in general is more emotional. It can reach a broader range
Sure.
of emotion.
They both have elicited like several emotions.
Oh,
in
for
me,
sure,
though.
for
So,
sure.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is like if I ever had a meal that made me feel melancholy, that would bum me the fuck out. I'd be like, well, I'm not eating that again.
Yeah, I'm not coming here. This place.
But you
sucks.
still, but you still listen to the song.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Weird.
That's what I'm.
Weird. I'm not saying that in like a.
No,
It's just a weird
thing to
It's a weird concept to think about. Like if
helicopter.
if I was eating a meal and it made me cry or it made me melancholy or just made me fucking angry.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Yeah,
you know.
like, I'm not coming. I'm not
You know,
coming
I'm just
back.
out
To
there
it.
like, "Roo," like yeah.
But yeah.
I would not want to go eat that again.
But sometimes I want that song. It's like I need to get
I
just
want it
fired
so,
up.
Yeah,
Like,
I want it so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't eat like hot tamales, and I'm getting fucking amped. It's usually death metal.
yeah,
or something.
That would be hilarious though to see a guy in the gym, no headphones, and just like crushing hot tamales. no, the hot tamale candies, and just like a fistful.
No,
and
I
then
just want him eating tamales.
like
I just wanted him to eating tamales. He said like a pot full of tamales.
Yo,
Yeah.
out of a
yo, I
cooler.
would fuck with that.
That would be a motherfucker. You see a guy eating tamales out of
Husking
a
all.
cooler, and then
Have you seen
Seth,
that
like,
video?
closing it and just squatting.
I thought you meant like tamales, like
Yes.
tamale. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
like tamales.
No, there's this video going around with these two fucking white people. And look, full disclosure here, they did admit they have never eaten a tamale before. However, you have the fucking internet.
Oh
Like,
no, I know
That's
what you're
like
about.
eating
I know what you're
banana
about to
with a
say.
peel.
Yeah, I was like, you have the internet. You can look it up. Dude, they were seriously like just trying to bite straight through the fucking corn husk. It was so sad, dude. It was so sad.
I've done that.
I was just looking at it. I was like, these poor guys. But they put it out on the internet. I was like, stop doing that. Like, what is wrong with you? Now, in my mind, I'm like, good for you guys branching out, trying new foods. Congratulations. Please do that. Continue to do that. However, fucking read about it or like look up how to eat it or like whatever. You also have these phones that you're recording things on or in your pocket. You can look things up on.
I was drunk as hell in high school, and it was my first time eating one. And this kid I went to school with named Omar, he's watching me. He goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "These things fucking suck."
Where did you go that had tamales in a husk? In
His
high
mom
school?
made them.
Oh, well, then there.
Yeah. But he just watched me and just
right,
powered
yeah.
through it. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, these are dog shit." He's like, "He's wrapped in corn husk." I was like, "I didn't know."
He's like, "What do you mean? Look at it."
Well, they weren't.
I mean, I
eating
get,
it, you know.
I get it. It's just, it's funny.
You guys know that I have a lot of like familial holiday events, like usually on the schedule. So, Christmas morning, after I've canceled on my mom 5, 6, 7 times because I have to do something with my in-laws, and so I love you, Lee. But so,
Tie.
is your brother-in-law's wife your sister-in-law,
I think so.
or do you
Yes.
say brother-in-law's wife?
It's sister-in-law.
I don't have any brother or sister-in-laws.
Sorry, that took me a second because I thought you were talking about Amelia at first. Is your brother-in-law's sister?
It's your sister. It's your sister-in-law. Yes.
Okay, fine. My sister-in-law, she apparently her family.
I'm gonna get
tradition-
you a fucking family tree and like we're
I-
just gonna print it all out so
I-
you,
and
you
Just
could
point.
Yeah,
I ain't
like
need
this one
bruh.
here.
I don't need one, duh. So her family tradition is to make tamales. So she made some tamales, and just my mother-in-law's reaction, she's like, "Oh wow, tamales! This is just the you know
Yeah.
Mimi, because she's a quesadilla kind of person."
Fajita.
Yeah, she. Just watching her face of just like you, and then you unwrap them. Is that what we're doing here? It was awesome. But I mean, like they were like if they're homemade, then like it's pretty telling usually. Like I guess it depends on how it's handed to you or whatever. But
Or how sober you are or
yeah,
not. Yeah.
what it do?
He was in high school, so he was trash.
Fucking tatered.
I love tamales.
Who asked me that recently?
Absolutely love tamales.
Somebody said
Some of my favorite food of all time, legitimately.
When was the first time
Yeah.
when you tasted alcohol? That was Cassie. We went to lunch with Cassie, and one of her like
Taste
topic.
Taste it?
She was like, "When was the first time you remember having alcohol?" And I'm
We
like,
grew up Catholic, dog. First grade.
Yeah, body of Christ.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
"It was one. It was
That
one
was
of those
second
stories-
grade.
Was it second grade?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. My first taste of alcohol is one of the
prenatal."
That is no. Dude, my mom would.
I just got that.
Yeah.
I just got that.
My mom's had like 6 wine coolers in her entire life, and one.
So, what was the first time you got drunk? How about that? Because we've all tasted alcohol. Like I try, I was born in the fucking 80s. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like beer was around. Like we tasted alcohol. So like, when was the first time you got drunk?
The reason why they came up is like Cassie had just a story off rip to go off of, seemingly some like maybe she's like, I have this tale, maybe other people have this tale, and that's like her like warm up thing or whatever. Mine is drunk is with their cousin. Nick Dittmeyer and the Sawdusters, where we had like Code Red Mountain Dew and like that was taking shots
Was
back.
this a Suburban Blood Drive era, Nick?
Yeah, oh,
Okay.
yeah. Well, yeah, I was using his full legal name, but as of now,
Gotcha.
Woof.
so that was like
622.
vodka out of the
Street.
freezer. Vodka out of the freezer, just taking like pulls off the bottle, and then a pull off of Code Red Mountain
Code
Dew.
Red. Yikes.
God, I love
Code Red.
trashy drunk.
I mean,
Kool-Aid
we were
vodka.
probably in Clarksville.
Beer and sun.
Oh yeah.
After a
Graveyard House or something.
Keswick Democratic Club, like event that
RIP.
occurred, and some hardcore show, if you will. But that was the first time. The answer is I was 14 or 15.
14. Okay. Yeah.
I was.
I know my parents are never going to listen to this, so I'll just go into it.
Hell yeah.
I'm genuine. Like I remember
I
when
could
it
care
was, but I
less
don't
about
remember.
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom would fucking lose her mind if she knew this.
I was like, I'm 35. What, you kick me out?
Oh,
I was 13 years old, and my parents had as they did back then, a liquor cabinet, and it was just like we had like a wet bar and all this shit.
Should have known.
And they had a
Times used to be way cooler.
yeah. And they had a bottle of what I now know was Wild Turkey 101.
Christ.
And
Is that high?
I was just ripping fucking and shots
kidding.
off the bottle.
I was like,
I think I
know. Like,
At 13?
I think I took
You were doing.
I
Hold on,
took
you were
like
doing
three.
shots
No,
of
I
101?
took like 3 swigs off of this bottle, which I'm assuming probably amounted to about 2 shots.
Were you by yourself?
Yes. No, I had friends over. Well,
Drinking
Michael.
by yourself's fun.
I had Michael over and Jeff, 2 people that I have not spoken to since I was probably like
The
16
incident.
years old. Yeah. And we all fucking threw up everywhere, and it was awful.
Like
and,
instantly.
Yeah.
Like Stand By Me style.
And I was just like, I don't know, Mom, my tum hurts. And she's like, oh, you're probably just sick, baby. And just like laid me down. I was just like, clearly fucked up. Yeah.
Tim's the size he is now. and Mom went. Hell
Tim looks like
yeah.
identical to Silver Fox and all. Hell yeah.
I think I was.
Yeah, I've looked the same since I was 12. Yeah.
Like, that's why my adolescence was so tough.
I can say tipsy. I was probably 10, and I had stayed home from school.
In Robo Trips.
No. There was I did have a stomach ache, so I was drinking Sprite, and I had put it like a 2-liter in the fridge or something.
you're like already describing robo tripping, but
You don't know what rubber tripping is, do you?
Robitussin Sprite.
It's just Robitussin.
No, not me.
You're talking about
Yeah.
No,
not me.
You're talking about lean, and then throw Jolly Ranchers in it. Anyway, that's codeine. But so
Same shit.
Tyler's a druggie.
X. Anyway, so there was I had Sprite in the fridge, and there was a bottle of Boone's Farm in the back of the fridge.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know it was wine, but it had an apple on it. And my stupid ass was, I don't know why, but I was like, Sprite's clear, so is that.
No, dude, that shit was bright green.
No, it wasn't. It was not bright green.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was not.
Dude, I like.
Not the Mad Dog that was up in the
No,
cabinet forever. That Boone's Farm was not bright green. They don't make a bright green Boone's Farm. I'm
Nate, check that
I'm
for us.
100% sure.
No,
on this one.
we'll look
Maybe
it
it was
up.
the
We'll look it up.
You're stoned. All right.
No, I was. Look, they don't make a clear. They don't make it
Do you
clear.
deny it?
I'm not on fucking trial here. All right.
He's using his sobriety against us at this point.
Yeah.
I'll
Like as
give
a
you
weapon.
it had a shade, but it definitely wasn't a bright
I thought
green.
it was. I remember it being like.
Not like a piece of the aggro crag or something from
The
fucking
hell it was.
Nickelodeon.
My point was being like it very much lended itself to little kids being like, that looks rad.
Well, that's why we all drank MD 2020, right? Like,
I never
drank that.
I have drank it, but not when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
Oh,
I
I've
made,
never
I
been
made
drunk
a
on it.
choice.
God, that shit was like. Well, you have to understand that was like coming out. You know what I mean? Like when or at least it was like getting big in the 90s.
Hey, Nate, come out.
Yeah. For once in your life, please. Yeah.
Got him.
But yeah, I've been drunk on some Mad Dog, which actually MD does not stand for Mad Dog. I don't know if you know.
Mogan
this or not.
Davids.
Mogan Davids. Yeah.
So-
It's just named like,
MD 2020 is what it's called.
colloquially, it's Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah, everyone just called it.
It's called Mogan Davids 2020, and then Mogan Davids because it's been around forever
Yeah,
since
for a
like the
long
70s, and then it just became like the branding became MD 2020.
Is that this generation's version of like booze balls or buzz balls or whatever they're called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except Buzz Balls taste better.
Yeah, this was
Also
fruit, it's
never had
fruit
one of
malt
those.
liquor, but it's like
Is that what buzz balls are too? I'm
I have
assuming.
no idea.
I've seen a lot of the videos of the Jamaican dude just like mixing shit in his sink, like just whole grain alcohol and Sprite.
Yeah, I always want to be like, who's that?
You know
for,
what I'm
dude?
talking about?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
What? But it's like,
He's like, coming with
gallons
the
of hooch.
rum. Coming, yeah, and he's like, and then like dips a cup and he's like, oh, it's booze. I'm like, dude, that is enough to kill a village.
Dude, it's those videos are like of a real person making our style of college jungle juice with reckless abandon, and there's maybe 2 other people in the video. I'm like, what kind of party are you throwing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my first time being drunk, I was at.
I remember Carly barfing off that.
David, to answer your question, Buzz Balls are not malt liquor. They're just like watered down cocktails, essentially.
Interesting.
Are they high ABV?
No, I think they're only
didn't think
5 or
so.
6%. Nothing crazy.
it-
For
a lo-
real?
Yeah, a lot of states have
Damn,
laws
dude.
against like ABVs have to be in
Let's look it up.
resealables.
Nate, look that up.
Probably since Four Locos killed a bunch of people. But
No, that was because of the caffeine, but you can't legally. That's what you can't sell caffeinated alcoholic beverages.
Such a bummer, dude. That's such
Oh.
a nice combination.
No, I was wrong. This says 15% on here.
I thought it was higher because like,
Yikes.
they're pretty expensive for from memory. And there's
Yeah, but this just says Buzzballs Cocktail. It is a berry cherry limeade is the one I'm looking at, but it's 15% alcohol by volume.
What's the alcohol in it?
Do you think it's the trashy thing
probably
for
vodka,
college
I
kids
would
to
imagine.
keep those as ornaments on their Christmas tree?
that's not a bad idea because like there's most of them are about ornament size,
yeah,
and
they
then
are.
there's some that are about this big.
Absolutely. There's a frat boy tree out like that, right?
There's a rum called like Cannonball or something, right? That is made by not Jack Daniels. Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
I thought you were doing like Cannonball.
Yeah, there
Cannonball
is.
Run.
Yes, and it's in the shape of a cannonball. I know exactly what you're talking
okay,
about. Yes.
What's Cannonball Run?
Well, Cannonball Run is the
Sounds like a roller coaster.
the coast to coast race that people do undercover. It is a
I thought that was the Gumball.
no,
You guys had never heard of Cannonball Run? They actually made movies about him back in like the 80s. I think Burt Reynolds was in them.
What is it?
It's a coast to coast race.
from,
like,
from
you
east
said
coast
under-
from east coast to west coast. They modify cars and see who can get from the east coast to the west coast the fastest.
Yeah.
and as technology has gone on over time.
it's obviously become much harder.
Yes, like it was like there was a period where like on the cusp of I'm going to say
Like
the
you get
early,
busted, you're out. Right.
the early 2000s.
No,
No, they
you-
get pulled over all the time.
Yeah, like you can get tickets and shit, but like obviously that slows you down because you're pulled over and whatnot. But no, I remember there being a show about this. It wasn't called Cannonball Run, but that's essentially what they were doing was doing a coast to coast race. I remember this dude had a, I think it was like an Impala or something, like the souped up Impala. He was like, yeah, it's like. He was like bragging about it. He's like, yeah, it gets like 120 miles to the tank. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I thought you were gonna say the gallon. I was like, that's really good.
No,
They
to the
usually
tank.
fill the
Jesus.
trunk. The trunk is usually filled with an extra gas tank, and there's
really thought you were
there's
just gonna say
multiple
gas.
tanks,
Just like
for
loose
fuel.
gas.
But at one point, that dude was like on the open road in Texas, and he was doing like 140. Like it was.
Dude, what is that?
They average like the record. The person was averaging over 100 miles an hour across the United
I've
States.
never heard this.
Yeah.
So what you like? Is there a set route?
I believe no. I
just
think
like
there's
a starting
there's
point,
like
ending point?
checkpoints that you
Okay.
have to get to. I don't believe there's an set route because I think they can go around. You know,
So-
like through Colorado mountains or around them.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. But
So-
you have to get certain checkpoints.
Is it like Is it like the Adirondack where it's like you get to a checkpoint and then like that's your time and you get
correct?
to sleep and then
like, well, I don't even think that you. I mean, if you want to sleep, you can. But usually they do it in teams, so they could just keep driving.
okay.
Yes, the Cannonball Run has a defined route.
Oh, it is.
It
I
traditionally
didn't think there
starts
was-
in Manhattan and ends in
Manhattan.
Portofino
California.
Hotel in Redondo Beach,
Redondo, yes.
Redondo Beach, California,
Yep.
which is 2,900 miles.
Have you ever heard of the Isle of
Let's do
Man?
the Isle of Maine.
Man
Oh,
race.
No.
It's a motorcycle race on the Isle of Man. Since it started in 1907, it's considered the most dangerous race in the world. Over
Warren
200
Derby.
people have died, like motorcycle, just because it's.
Jesus.
Dude, some of the shit is. I mean, these dudes are doing 100 miles an hour over like hills. So like it's just like woo, and they're just midair. Like, dude, it's fucking nuts. Like,
I'm pretty sure the Isle of Man's one of those places where they don't have a speed limit as well.
dude, this is a closed circuit race, but it's.
Let me rephrase that. My information's from Top Gear from probably 2003 at this point or whatever.
I actually enjoy that show.
Here's a question. So we're gonna meet Matt's girlfriend. Jin's gonna be here on Sunday. So
When did they get in town?
how cheeky Saturday? We have a dinner with him on Saturday.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Yeah, I'll
like,
be there.
well, it's for like like the close relatives and stuff and friends.
Oh, cool. Glad
Yeah,
we're not.
so like you
yeah.
know, like it's like
I'm
real
the brother.
exclusive. It's gonna be like 30 people there.
Hey
yeah.
Tim, what are you doing Saturday?
Nothing.
heard about
I
this
have zero plans.
Bitch ass fucking bad, objectively bad dinner.
Yeah.
I thought about fucking it up.
Okay. I'm
Like,
I guess I'm
oh.
down. I don't know.
God damn.
yeah.
Well, you got to deal with it, dude, because it's happening.
What is happening?
Purely on instinct to control their bikes.
Oh, he's showing me a video right now for the Patreon subscriber. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, dude. They are like airborne. Oh, damn. Yeah. This dude totally wiped the fuck out.
The average speed during this race is 220 miles an hour.
No, kilometers.
No, miles an hour.
There's no way.
There's so many there's straightaways with it. Which
Miles
is
a
why.
second.
But that's not an average speed.
Dude,
There
there's
can't
no
be.
way.
Yeah, it can't be.
I'm just saying
That's crazy.
I'm just reading what I read. So
That's like IndyCar.
Yeah.
it's a 37 mile race. There's 245 turns.
Is that a lot?
God.
There's 200
Yeah,
how many?
There's no way.
that's gotta be kilometers.
No, not like full turns. Like,
Yeah,
But still, like, if there's that many turns in
I'm not-
37
I mean,
miles, there's no way the average
yeah.
speed is 200 miles.
point being,
All right,
that's
how about
still
this?
like 180 something miles an hour.
We all pick a topic and we come back with a 10-page research paper.
No.
Yes. And then we read it from front to back.
No, because
That's
David
4
would just be like shitting his pants or raping his dad or whatever.
That's
Yeah, but
not-
a
those
research
are not my topics.
What would your topic be then?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I have to get
Objectively bad dinners where you don't invite your friends.
back- Well, I can reference a goddamn dinner from time to time.
Okay, so it's 136
Yeah, but not
miles
time
an hour.
after time.
Still,
That makes more sense.
Do you guys want to come to Kugels?
fuck no.
Good deflection.
Nice.
I'll be cooking this year, you know.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should. It's like $1,000 or something like that.
It depends on what theme it is, because I'm not doing
I'll cook
Scottish.
anything. I don't give a shit. I won't be invited back, but I will.
It's like sub-Saharan butthole is what this one is.
But don't forget the Wellington.
What's the theme this year? North Sentinelese Island. Their culture.
Yeah, it's just
Huh?
what we think the food's gonna on Mars
It's
is
just
gonna be
fucking
like. or whatever.
lentils. Just lentils.
You think you'd ever just get like really into one weird, obscure place in the U.S.?
Like,
No.
He
was
get
like-
into an era though, so MREs.
I don't know, dude. This is pretty like Adirondacky, and you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
So would I have to cook from MREs or make everything into MREs?
The fun
this
thing
year's
about
theme
that
is the
is
Badlands.
you just add hot water. They have their own pouches to heat shit up.
This year's theme is your grandma's cellar door, is what this one is.
Tight. Okay. So everyone wears BDSM shit and
No.
Oh, I made it weird. I was
I was just
Tim,
curious
that's
about your grandma's house.
Sounds cool. Yeah.
I truly have like a
Grandma fucks.
I have like
Literally.
a deep emotional like ignorance about pain for pleasure kind of thing, because like I just want a nut kind of guy. I just want a nut. Like I'm here for the nut. Where's the nut? Let's get the nut on. I don't need you to whip me, spank me, tell me I'm a bad boy. I don't need to be.
Yeah, that just means you don't have a kink.
I
That's
don't.
fine.
But like if you do,
Kinks are pretty broad.
Are we still talking about food?
Yeah.
we could.
Finish, dude. He's talking about the dinner on Saturday.
I'm just making.
I just want a
I'm
nut,
making
guys.
Sure
Yeah.
I'm on the same.
What do you think I'm doing for the baby shower, dumbass?
Apparently, you're nutting without being whipped.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I do like tattoos. If there wasn't a physical, visible, like, marking afterwards, I'd be like, why the absolutely not.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, but
different.
he's-
You're
he's
not like,
talking
oh
about-
fuck yeah, just
Yeah,
break
he's
up.
talking
like,
about sexually,
tattoo,
not
yeah.
not like, you know.
Whatever. Just expand your mind, y'all.
He's,
I
oh, we're the weird ones. I got
Captain
it.
Sobriety and Tim.
I don't know why that hurt my feelings so bad.
Alex is over here wanting to do some Hellraiser shit. Like,
What? No, that's
no.
exactly what I'm saying. No, not.
you expand your mind. Expand your mind. That's when you get to that realm.
Use Tim as an insult and an adjective at the same
Captain
time.
Sober
Like,
and Tim. Yikes.
You want Diet Coke?
No, I've got water.
yeah, fuck, that was good.
Sorry.
That was fucking awesome.
I can't win.
No,
Captain Sober.
He's so
and
drunk he
Tim.
does drugs. Well, he'll stop. Oh, look at you. Sober. Queer.
Failing. Look at me. I want to fucking do something with my life, man. You fucking piece of shit.
It's like, God, you're fat. Well, I started working out. Why? All right.
Oh, I want to lose weight. Shut up.
Don't think too hard.
Indiana Pilsner.
Yep, that's Tim's.
That's mine.
Is this one good?
It's mine.
It says it's an
Smoketown, Indiana port. Pilsner. From Trellis Brewing. All right, let's fuck. Oh, wait, we got to get it into the microphone.
I thought that was a 5. Wait, I've got my fucking keys.
You would think, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, drink break, everybody.
Drink break. Trellis Brewing. Unfiltered beer. Drink fresh and store cold.
I'm imagining it's okay. It came from Alex, so it's just been in there for a minute.
Brewed using
It's probably
100%
bad.
local.
No. Oop.
What's
What
the
were we talking about?
expiration
BDSM.
date on here?
I mean, for real. Like,
I don't know. Whatever.
isn't
It's
it?
good. The next thing with Kugel's dinner, though. By the way, this plate is hot. Grab it.
I said grab it!
Like, percentage-wise, percentage-based.
Wait. This dinner is in the winter, right? Like at Christmas.
Christmas.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Mom's birthday.
it's
usually.
the Saturday before Christmas, no matter what.
Yeah, because I did it on Christmas
matter
Eve one year.
What if
What?
Christmas?
That's wild.
What if
I
Christmas?
made $1,500.
That's not you wild.
Oh.
I'm saying that's
Saturday
wild
Oh
to
my
have
god!
like.
What?
Well, that was the year they're like, we can't find anyone to do it. I'm like, oh, fucking weird. Oh, like on Christmas
I
Eve,
can't imagine.
you can't find anyone. And then I told Whitney, and she was like, it's cash. Yeah, you should do it. I'm like, okay, like, don't want to. Like,
She's like, I don't care. Like, you brought it up, dude.
yeah, you're the one with the alcohol problem, all right?
I'd be interested in doing it if like I could find somebody to do it with.
He won't let me
You know.
cook.
I don't want you in the
I would,
kitchen.
I would do
you
it with
don't-
you.
Yeah. Would you?
Yeah.
I think we'd fucking kill it.
Okay.
We
How many knives do I have to buy before I'm in the club? I have like 6.
pocket knives?
No, I have a lot of pocket knives.
Yeah, but you work all the time.
Not on Christmas.
You work all the time.
No.
It's a Saturday before Christmas.
Actually, I don't work Saturdays anymore. That's a very recent
did
development.
that
Like,
I was gonna say, thanks for the hangout.
I mean, like,
Fuck.
yeah. It's
my
and it's
alcove
not every
day.
Saturday. But yeah. We have like I worked this Saturday because our dude is out of town. Cause where'd he go?
I also sent you a text message about recipe development, and you
Yeah.
never responded to me.
I have this
His phone
problem.
was broken.
No, I have what I
I don't get Tim texts.
yeah. Dude, I blocked your number.
but I don't blame you. I do not blame you.
No, I look at a lot of texts in the morning.
Feelings hurt. In the hospital again. Don't ask.
I get
Do the wrist cut, like
it's just a Sharpie. It's very
Doing the
clearly
graphite with the mechanical pencil like it's heroin.
it's like, where are you?
No one understands me. XOXO.
Like, why does he have eyeliner on?
Hey guys, wellness check on Tim.
He's
Like,
all
what are you
right.
talking about? Like, well, last time he was over,
It's all in the
he kept
kitchen. It's
asking
all
about
in
the taste
kitchen.
of
He's
ink.
got his chef coat on and everything. Damn, quit fucking around with the charcoal and get the grill going.
Yeah, chef.
Where are you?
quit fucking around with the grill.
It's one of my favorite things. I don't know why that is so funny to me. When someone is really struggling and you just chime in with, yo, stop fucking around. like, playing Helldivers with Matt and he's getting pinged everywhere on Super Helldivers. He's just like, ugh, and everyone's silent. And just, Matt, quit fucking around to get the objective. Like,
That's awesome.
What were you gonna say?
I have a very bad habit of like
Not responding to Tim.
yeah, you specifically.
Yeah, I
Yep.
assumed.
That's
But anyway,
you're
I would-
actually the only text I get are from you and on occasion Clara or sometimes somebody from the business, but my phone is usually pretty dead most of the time.
Well, I would love to help you out with some sort of recipe.
Who said I need help?
If you would, like
Hell yeah.
if you would like it,
I believe
that's what
that.
I said.
But speaking of that, how's your sandwich going?
Great.
Yeah, how's the sandwich?
Honestly, the sandwich of the month always does really well because it's the thing that rotates. It's the thing that like
It's exciting. It's fun, you know?
it's because most of our business
What's
is
in it?
based on
For the
it's a
people who-
pambazo. So it's traditionally it's chorizo and potato on pambazo bread, which is similar to torta bread, and a guajillo chili sauce on the outside that gets fried on a flat top. We didn't do potatoes. Is something? Did you blow out a
I
candle?
blew out a candle for
Okay,
everyone
sorry.
in the room. Sorry.
It's like the third time today I've smelled like firecrackers or something weird. And anyways,
I know it's Doc. I'm playing Arc Raiders because it's like the best footage of it. Keep going. So
but yeah, so we didn't do potato because we have French fries. So ours is chorizo, potato, lettuce, a lime sour cream, which is just some lime juice and lime zest,
sure.
and a queso fresco and a guaca salsa. Like I was gonna do. I try to bring in like no more than maybe 2 ingredients,
Sure, yeah.
if possible, and I don't want to build a bunch of sauces from the ground up. We've done that a couple times. It's not terrible, but it has to be a thing like, okay, well the base needs to be chicken or something we already have.
Right.
So
Is it the same bread
Yeah.
that you guys used before? Like that?
yeah, same bread.
That's not bad. It's
not
a good product. It's
and
a really
the
good
whole
product.
thing is like, oh, we do po' boys, so it's on a French roll. Everything is on a French roll. It's actually more of like a Philly French roll, but
Well, they're
Yeah.
a bit wider too, right? It's not like a
what, a pambazo?
Yeah, no, the bread that you all have, right? Because last time I was there, or maybe you got different bread. But last time
used
I was
to
there,
use-
it looked almost more like a torta bread.
We used to use Baleos,
Okay.
and I could not find a good supply other than buying them from Kroger,
Okay.
and they don't always have them, and they're super inconsistent.
Have you tried Rosa de Oro in town?
Not them specifically. I've reached out to somebody, but this is I ended up finding that the bread we have now, I can get it frozen from GFS,
Oh, there you
and
go.
it's
Like the only
actually
time I've ever had one was when I was telling you the Mexican lady that used to make them outside.
yeah.
the
I never
grocery.
even heard of it till like 2 weeks ago.
But dude, they were like a little bit smaller muffalettas. Like they
Oh,
were
nice.
massive. They were sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what every recipe I found. They're huge.
yeah.
If you guys go to Mexico City too, over in Clarksville, and get a torta, they're like that,
I
man.
really thought you were gonna just say if you guys ever find yourself in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, I know there's a
probably
little
not
spot.
anytime
Like,
soon, man.
cool, dude.
Mexico City too, Clarksville. It's behind Walmart. Shit is fire.
I still need to go there,
Shit
man.
is fire.
Dude, I went to DKD for lunch.
Last
How's
two
that
times
holding up?
Last time I went there,
I
I was
love
disappointed.
DKD.
I was so disappointed last time I went there.
I go for lunch like almost exclusively. On occasion, Claire and I might go to dinner there, but T Mart and I hit their lunch. Their bento box is great, and we're going to the Highlands. And
Yeah, I went to the one over here in New Albany. So to be fair,
Yeah.
maybe it's different. I'm not sure.
Did that not close?
No,
It
it's still
moved.
open. Yeah.
Oh, did it move?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, that's like a La Cantina or something. Or...
yeah,
La Katrina. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't like that place.
Which La Katrina's okay. Like their
Fine.
tacos were good, but now they're like $5 for a taco, and it's just like and like the amount of filling you get in them is just like it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I will say though that same corporation put out they made a brunch spot up in New Albany called the Sleepy Rooster. Fucking delicious, man! It is really, really, really.
Who
good.
was talking about? It probably was you, or were you and JJ talking about that recently, or Dennis or whatever?
Yeah. When Dennis was in town, I took him there. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
the last
yeah.
time I remember that name. I was like, I heard that recently.
Yeah, Sleepy Rooster is fucking delicious, man.
Did you hear about the new sake bar
No,
that's in town? It's in Nulu somewhere. I can't remember what it's called. Actually, Preston. I was at Fourpex today, and Preston was talking about it.
sake
Oh,
bar.
I was like Preston.
Oh yeah, speaking of Four Pegs, barbecue festival guys, like what's up? Like,
What?
are we,
Yeah,
are we
the
on
own-
board
the
with this or
Owensboro one?
what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I sent it in the group chat.
it's
I don't.
So-
I told you I don't get texts.
There is.
Why
this,
don't you
this
get
one
our- why don't you
passed.
get our-
This
There-
one passed, right?
Correct, yeah.
So, but we should 1,000%.
When is it?
Where is
It's
it?
first week of
Oh,
May
yeah,
or
yeah,
second
yeah.
week of May, first weekend of May or second weekend of May or something like that. I
Next
think.
year?
Yeah.
Okay. I was
But
like, we're
I
in
was
June.
just
Yeah,
I was just
I do
looking up
remember.
articles and
I will. I've heard. I've heard. So they are known for mutton. But
Yes.
I've got buddies of mine. They're like, mutton sucks outright. I have a buddy that is.
well, yeah, if you don't like mutton, I can imagine. You know, what I mean, it is. What
I
it
kind of
is.
trust
I don't
Buddy's
know-
judgment like a little bit. Like,
I don't know if I've ever had mutton. I love lamb,
Okay.
but yeah. Anyways, but I'm super down. Do you know about the Blues and Barbecue Festival in Madison?
No,
I don't know when it is, but it's called Ribberfest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty tight.
But we went last year, but it's 2 days, and we went the second day, which I guess is
Talking about
mostly the music
Wisconsin?
day. No, Madison, Indiana.
Oh, word. Okay, I was like, dude, I can't go to Madison, Wisconsin.
No.
anytime soon.
No, we
Like,
went up for the day, which apparently was like more music, and the only barbecue place. There was 2 barbecue places left, and they were like the big giant that have the 400 signs of
right.
this county city's best barbecue,
Is
and
that
it's
straight
all
up
the
62?
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
There's one in Paducah too. That's a huge bar. Like Whitney has tried to get me to go a couple. Well, we were gonna go this year for our anniversary, or last year, I guess. But she was like, "Dude, it is like downtown Paducah is just shoulder to shoulder with people just crushing barbecue. Like,
Really?
Yeah, like
Put that into AI right now.
I mean, she was
Give
like,
me an image
she was
of
like,
shoulder to shoulder Paducah barbecue.
she was
people.
like, it's super cool, but like perfect weather for it needs to be like 50.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
there's
having
so
a
many
hard time.
people.
The last time I was in Paducah was like fucking maybe 25 years ago or something.
I like Paducah, man. Like,
It's
I
hard
mean,
for me to imagine. Like the population density is like
It's-
crazy there.
it's no, it's not. I mean, it's about the same size as Jeffersonville, maybe a little bigger, but it's that festival itself brings in
festival,
people.
okay.
It's like
Yeah, no,
thunder.
it's not like downtown Paducah, just like it's banging all the
Right,
time.
right.
It's like what, 2 million in Paducah, something like that.
It was like the last one I looked up was like 6.7,
Million,
like 6.7 mil
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
per square.
What would be
inch.
the best food festival to go to? Like one cuisine or like one
Not
dish, like
not
Burger
I
Fest.
was gonna say not the fucking food trucks in Jeffersonville.
shot glass
That they
lasagna?
tried to
Both of
do.
did both of them show up?
No, it was
Shot glass
David, you know what I'm
lasagna.
talking- we went down there. It was like the food truck fest of Jeff, like 2 or 3 years ago,
Yes. Oh my fucking god!
and
that
I got
sucked
buffalo
so-
chicken mac and cheese. And 2 bites in. Dog,
Hey,
2 bites in. I'm
who's
like,
our mayor?
I'm
It's
about
not-
to diarrhea. Like no question. Like I'm fighting and sweating. Like, but
Where did you get it from?
I think ass.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
yeah.
But like, first off, nobody knew what was going on. Dude's just taking orders, not writing anything down. I was like, this is insane.
That whole thing was a fucking pyramid scheme just for the goddamn the cheesecake place.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
cheesecake food truck that showed up down there, and everyone was like, massive fucking line for this
Oh, yeah.
cheesecake truck because they might have done like cheesecake pops or some kind of cheese. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But like, so we get like
they went to the Starbucks, bought all the cake pops, and they're like,
That's
we get fucking swindled, if you will, or like like emotionally, politically swindled into going down to like the diarrhea bar. But like, dude,
diarrhea truck.
I guess you don't know. I guess you don't know. It's
Yeah.
like the city of Jeff is like, let's drum up some business down there so they can, or whatever. So they can look at the old.
You know how they sound?
They can look at the old McDonald's. Right?
and seriously, the thing is, like, I didn't eat while I was down there. You all remember my old house. You remember that big ass island?
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
Didn't make
and then, And then you turn your head to your right, and there's the bathroom. I ate at the island and was like, oh fuck! I'm like fighting to get my belt off and sweating. Like, you can literally take one step and you're in the bathroom, one more
we're talking-
step and you're at the toilet.
So, listeners, we're talking quite literally from where he started to the toilet is 10 feet,
6 feet. Yeah.
8 maybe,
From me to Tim right
Yeah.
now.
about 8 feet.
and it was a I'm going to poop myself moment. I was like, no.
Please.
When he was like, are you all right? Dude, I came out. I was lighter. I was like, my skin looked
felt like-
good.
I think
I like that you went full Punisher. No. Wait.
Dude,
That was buffalo chicken mac and cheese, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yes, it
Dude, I
was.
had the same thing.
Isn't
'cause
ass? They're
David's
close
like,
now, aren't they?
hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they've sold like 4 times and the deal's fallen through like 5.
I'm pretty sure they're closed because the last one was up 6 or what? It was
It was up 62. I'm pretty
62,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
You would think with a name like Ass Barbecue or whatever,
Who'd have
like,
thunk it?
like that would.
what was American Smokehouse Stadium or what it was?
Stadium Smoke.
Yeah,
Stadium Smoke.
some equally bad name.
Right, Yeah, it was
I
just called ass, and there was a donkey, and I was like, cool.
I need
Get it?
I need some people who are
Means butt.
I need some people strong enough to make vinegar like based barbecue sauces. If you don't mind, that'd be totally fine with me. Maybe like. Actually, let me rephrase that. Just do one of each. Just be grown up enough to make. Here's your sweet. Here's your fucking vinegar, and here's your mustard. Have
Vinegar barbecue sauce is awesome, but fuck, it sucks to cook, dude.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, it's awful.
Wait, let me back up. No, let me. I don't know why. What do you mean?
Have you ever cooked vinegar at all? Like it immediately gets into your eyes. Like you can't see shit. It's like cutting
Hey,
100
close your
pounds of
fucking
fucking
eyes. What do you mean? Like,
I'm just
Well,
cutting.
how do you boil liquids? You don't stare at it?
Yeah.
there's
Head
generations of people going, my eyes. If only there were eyelids.
I fucking hate you. Like so much, dude.
It's like the same.
If only there were eyelids.
It's the same energy of that dude's face in that onion like it's an apple on the plane.
The best part is that dude next to him didn't react at all, man.
Because he's crying and like almost puking. He's just raw dogging this white onion.
Have you seen the video going around now? That it's the it says, "Oh, this IPA is great," and it's like IPA, and a guy is holding an orange, and he licks a tree and bites into this orange like through the skin, super juicy. He goes, "It was delicious," and
What?
I've never. I'll pull it up. It's
Well, our algorithms are going to be a little bit different, I suppose. Because,
Yeah.
like, yours
Mine's
might be a little
mostly
bit more
thirst
beer.
traps.
Mine's a lot of that guy that's like, well, I guess
Yours
that's
is like random, just like the
I
weirdest
can't imagine what the
fucking
fuck
random
your
shit
algorithm
that
looks
you
like,
just
dude.
fucking send. Where my brain is like, how the fuck did this even come to your phone, dude?
you have like
That's exactly how I imagine you. Like, sick, dude. We send this to Tim, dude.
it's another clip of the basement yard. It's another clip of the basement yard. It's another clip of the
He
basement
actually hasn't sent me any of those.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen you maybe two.
It still hurts my feelings.
That's fine. It's
The
funny.
fucking cum in my mouth one from Basement Yard with the burgers. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I want that burger to come in my mouth.
While Alex is looking that up, today's sponsor is not BetterHelp. Kill yourself. So,
Perfect.
well,
Let's see what I've sent Tim. It's off the ball.
we got the two.
It's all off the wall. Are we good? We gonna wrap this or?
I mean, we can't show it. Like we did get off on a good little clip there for a second, which makes
So
me
what's
really
the
happy.
furthest away you guys would travel for a meal? Is what I would say for cuisine.
I really, honestly, that's a good question. I had to think about that because
Yeah.
I was like,
because we went to Austin for barbecue and like specifically, which actually just got voted the #1 city in the fucking world for barbecue or whatever, which doesn't surprise me at all.
is Japan far away?
Yeah, a little bit. But specifically, you would go to Japan for what?
I mean, I would go to Japan for ramen, honestly, because
Okay.
I know, not like I'm saying like our ramen is pinnacle, but like I'd like to experience like I know what our ramen is. What's like the best ramen around, and is the art actually perfected elsewhere,
Sure.
like in Japan? Yes or no?
Here's my
Is
thing
my
with
question.
authenticity, because everyone always talks about, oh, this is authentic Mexican food. It's like it's not. It's not. And authenticity only really matters to me personally if you're in that place, right? Like if I'm in Italy, I want to taste authentic. If I'm in Japan, I want to taste authentic. Like while I'm here, ramen is just going to be ramen. It's going to be great. It'll be
Yeah,
made in the
I mean-
style, but you're going to put your flair on it.
I don't
right?
mean this is a joke either. This sounds really fucked up. Like Sicily, if I'm in Sicily, I want to eat some fucking horse.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I want to try it.
I
Like,
want to eat the cuisine of the people,
Yeah.
right? Where I'm at. But
go to
that's
Korea,
that to me.
eat donkey. I mean,
Right. So like when I go to Austin, I want barbecue, you know, when I go to New Orleans, I want a fucking crawfish boil.
Yeah.
When I go, you know, but wherever, if I'm not in those fucking places, I don't give a shit about authenticity. Like I just don't. Does it taste good or not? Like,
I hear
does-
Neapolitan pizza is not as good as the pizza over here.
No.
Yeah.
It's just, I hear that it's just, but granted, I hear that it's different.
It
I hear
all
that it's
depends on your style. Like pizza is so polarizing too, because like personally, I love Detroit style pizza probably more than any other style of pizza.
Really?
Yes, I
yeah,
fucking
I
love
like,
Detroit
I like
style.
New Haven
You like
style.
the crispy
New Haven's
crust
great.
and shit and whatnot.
New Haven's great because it's like fucking paper thin. And it's just
Yeah.
like my only problem with New Haven is you can't put any toppings on it because if you do,
Yeah.
it immediately flops.
no, you
Now,
can. You have to limit it to like 2.
Yeah.
You,
What,
and
what's
you
New
can't-
Haven like on the grill or something? What do you just
New Haven,
It's similar to
brick
New York.
oven. It's very fucking like
It's-
fast. Like
If Neapolitan and New York kind of melded.
yeah.
Yeah, so
mine's straight up New
imagine
York. It's
thin,
gotta be New
imagine
York,
a
but,
thin
like-
pizza but with a crust still.
I'm like New York, New Haven. You would probably like New Haven a lot.
Oh,
I
sure.
bet you would. Yeah.
Well, I just don't like so much bread. I like. I
Yeah.
want
you
to
would
taste
love
the
New
fucking
Haven.
sauce
then.
and cheese.
You would
That's-
love New
that's
Haven.
What I
New
want.
Haven is very much that, where it's like this much crust on it, very very thin, crispy pizza, and
Also with pizza, I
not
don't-
cracker crust.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
I don't want a bunch of shit piled on
No.
my pizza, man. I'm cool with like one topping and then like
3 max,
dude,
and
like
that
a
really
really good
depends.
cheese and then
Yeah.
hot honey bangs.
Also,
Like,
most places, this might be a hot take. Most places where you get a pie, extra cheese is bad. It is not
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
It's,
I
yeah.
have the nostalgia of an OG Papa John's extra cheese pizza when I was a kid.
No, you'll never get
ripping,
it. Yeah.
and
It'll
I mean,
never. It's,
Priorities change when you get older. I mean, legitimately. And I didn't actually realize it until I actually worked for Boomba's. Like, they literally, you measured out the cheese on there, and there was like a process of how you put it on the outside first and work your way into the middle. There's a whole reason for all of that. And it was just like, oh, all this actually makes sense when you see it in practice. New Haven style and Detroit style are my two absolute favorite pizzas, like pizza styles. New York is great. Everybody's trying to do that, though. You know what I mean? Like, New Haven is very different. You have to have like a brick fucking oven, wood burning oven, or coal burning oven. Is New Haven coal?
I don't think it matters, to be perfectly honest.
it's just brick.
It's just, well,
Something
but
like
that's the
that.
thing,
Some
like,
kind of brick dome.
piece
Yeah.
in
thing.
Chicago is a New Haven style, and they have like a fucking rotisserie. It's still a brick oven, but it's like
cool, man.
It's
Like a
wild.
conveyor rotisserie
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's
so but it's like they
interesting.
have a pedal to slow it down or stop
So-
it, and then pies come on or off and
No
then go.
shit.
Did you go in the
it's
kitchen
nuts.
at ATG?
I walked
Did you ever
through
look
one
at that
time.
smoker, the
I have.
big rotisserie?
I
smoker?
did.
It was
I
like
didn't.
that, and it held full sheet trays of different
Yeah.
pies.
It's wild.
That's
It's
awesome.
It's
It was
really
cool
weird.
as fuck.
But yeah, it's
That bitch
that's
is
the only
probably
New Haven
expensive.
like New Haven style pizza I think I've actually ever had.
Yeah, New Haven has to be. It's like either wood burning or coal burning, like specifically, but it has to be like all brick oven. It's that like super fast. You put it in, it's like a minute and a half or 2 minutes, and it's completely done and cooked. And
Yeah.
you get that nice bubbly crust, and like not a whole lot of cheese.
Is Mother Bear's Detroit? Is that what that is?
Technically, yeah.
Sort of.
Or
yeah.
like, is that closest to Detroit
Yeah.
style?
That's pan.
Yeah,
That's essentially what Detroit style. It's cooked in a pan, but it's square.
it's usually
I
square.
mean, I fuck with Chicago every now and then.
I do too.
I
Every
like-
now and again, I have to be in the mood
Like
for it.
true deep dish,
Yes.
sauce
Yes.
cooked on.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Keep that shit.
Really?
On occasion, I can do an upside down from New Albania or like
cool.
the deep
Like-
dish from Mother Bear's. On
Sure.
occasion, where it's hot sauce dolloped on afterwards, but like cooked. No, fuck that.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm cool with like one slice from like Lou Malnati's,
And
then
you're
I'm,
feeling
and then
like
I'm
trash.
good for years.
What's cool about thin crust is I can have 5, 6, 7, 8,
Dude.
pieces, and I'm
My for real, if I ever open another business, it will be a by the slice pizza place in Jeffersonville because Jefferson.
It'll be a Chicago
like,
deep dish
no.
pizza.
Yeah,
On-
because like
confused.
Jeffersonville. Do you know what the top rated pizza place in this city
Probably
is?
Papa John's.
Jets.
I thought you were gonna say like
Oh, yeah.
like
Like-
alcove or something.
Yeah,
know what
like
Je-
Jets
you
is
know what
Jets
Jets
is
is?
fine.
Detroit style
Yeah,
pizza.
but like, look, man, nothing against Jets, but the
No, Jets
number
is fine.
one rated pizza place in your town should never be a fast
This
food
is my
franchise
problem with the
place.
Midwest in general, dude. Like, it still
Go off,
blows my
King.
mind to this. Yeah, like like everything around here is chain restaurants. Like, like on that side of the river, over in Louisville, it's changing a little bit, which is great. You got mom and pop shops, all that shit is great. I don't have that on this side of the river, and it fucking pisses me off so bad. You have little pockets of it here and there, but for the
It's
most part,
infuriating.
everything is a chain. Every fucking
The
thing
best
is a chain.
food that you're
dude.
going to get on this side of the river, like in southern Indiana, if you're looking for a mom and pop, is going to be Mexican food
Yeah.
in Clarksville.
easily.
Like,
Yeah.
Easily.
And then honestly, everything is a deep second. If you're, there used to be more places, but there's just not,
Downtown
yeah.
New Albany's blown up a little bit now. I mean, you got like the Boomtown Kitchens down there, and then the fucking Exchange is good. Like, despite what people say, that
I mean, think about it. Think about how easy it is. It reminds me. The reason why I'm gonna get to the point. at some
Aladdin
point.
Cafe. I don't know if you've ever been to Aladdin's Cafe down there.
no,
It's
I've had
really
food from
fucking
there,
good.
I'm assuming I don't need facts on my side to say what I need to
Sure,
say.
yeah, what
But,
else is new?
Never stopped you
I'm
before.
I'm assuming that they make it really really easy to open up a Panera, a McDonald's,
Oh,
a
yeah.
chain like that.
Yeah.
Whereas I've recently been looking at a lot of like software for the company that could do X, Y, and Z for what I do with the company. So, but a lot of that's based off of like a subscription model. So they make it as easy as possible. The barrier to entry is so low, and now all you have to do is just like pay monthly, but the monthly fee is kind of high, and you're not thinking about the annual at that point.
It's also why franchisees are so wildly different. That's why you have the jokes of like, oh no, let's go to the good Wendy's. Like that's
There's a McDonald's up on 10th, like about 3/4 of the way to the one 24-hour McDonald's that's up there.
Allison
like,
Lane,
yeah.
that one.
In front of Meijer.
But they mentioned they mentioned something to the effect of like who they're managed by or something, like they're in this
Yeah.
group or whatever. And I'm like I guess they are like this group.
it's
but they
so
also do
yeah, but it's like a race to mediocrity.
Yeah.
And then I think a lot of mom and pops and like the mid 20 teens and stuff tried to. It's like the millennial thing of like, you know, we do things a little different here.
This
and
is
that's
your grandma's
like
McDonald's.
that's been done to death so hard of like, but you're not very good at cooking, are you?
Yeah, it's like cool. Look at your nice denim apron,
Yeah.
your expensive black nitrile gloves, your
My
fucking
pleasure.
arm
Yeah.
tattoos,
It's like I
and your
really-
$40 burger that's mid as fuck.
You either
Like,
are gonna have to go like fine dining from a reputable chef that hopefully you have the like. I love North of Bourbon. North of Bourbon is a like maybe once twice a year restaurant for me. It's pricey, but Lawrence,
I
is
want-
fantastic.
I
He's
want a
great chef.
shitty fucking strip mall. Walk in and have like the best sandwich shop you've ever had
Yeah.
in your life. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want.
that
Stevens,
so
yeah.
dude,
bad.
a little pizza
Good belly.
place in downtown Jeff would murder it.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never actually had Stevens and Stevens. I've been there
it's-
I've been
it's so
because
good.
I love.
It's far better than Ditto's. I think.
I like Ditto's a lot, or just what they. It's just it feels like a Louisville staple.
Yeah.
It feels like
No,
it's been in the
yeah.
Courier Journal 1,000 times before the Courier Journal was owned by Gannett. You sons of bitches. But
Fake news.
Like there's this little Armenian couple or family that owned this fucking sandwich shop in Vegas, and it was at the end of the strip mall. It didn't have a sign out front. It just had like fucking sandwich on the window. And I walked in. It was like one of the they barely spoke English. I just pointed at shit, and it was like the best fucking sandwich I've ever had in my life. I want something like that here. You know what I mean?
What was the place we went for lunch that sucked ass?
Misfit.
Misfit.
Oh yeah,
Because
Misfit sandwich.
Brian
Same
recently he looked at because he's
Same, but what I'm getting at is same idea,
Dude.
but good.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that place was just like pretentious.
Have you been to
It was-
Stevens?
No.
Stevens Daily?
no.
Stevens and Stevens. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That place was just fucking pretentious, man. Like as soon as you walked in, it was just like everybody.
It was confusing.
Also
Like-
that, but also like everybody just felt like they kind of gave
They
you
were
that,
like above it.
Well,
Yeah,
but-
like
but
they're
you-
like I'm better than
You
you,
walk
even
in,
though I work
all
here.
the drinks are there, but you have to order on the other side, and you're like, I'll take a drink, and they're like, okay. I'm like, where are they? And they're like, where you came in. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay. Like, this is
and then
stupid.
the sandwiches were expensive and mid, and it just like
The flatbread was like the flatbread was the one singular outstanding part of that, if I can call anything
Is that
outstanding.
what
if
I
you
had?
will.
I had like a
You had a flatbread because
Yeah.
I recommended to Brian because Brian was like, have you heard of Misfits? And I was like, look, okay, unless they've changed how they like sauce their sandwiches, there was
yeah,
no
they were dry, dude.
everyone's sandwich was just fucking cardboard on cardboard, and I'm just like, what?
I'm pretty sure my bread was ciabatta too, and it was just like had a honey mustard on it, but
probably
it was
recently
like
talked about ciabatta.
it was like scraped on. It just like here's your honey mustard. They just like waved it over the honey mustard.
Probably
like, here
the
you go.
strongest in the bread family.
Bro,
I
Ciabatta,
love
yeah.
ciabatta when I want it, and there's only a very specific time.
sure.
not on a
If
sandwich.
I can, no,
Yeah,
I was gonna say if I
there's-
can rip it off with oil and
yeah,
parm.
love it. It's
when
fantastic.
you want it.
Well, rip it off with like that. Joshua Wiseman has like a giant Super Bowl sandwich where you use a whole loaf of ciabatta, but then you cut it into small things. And I'm like, okay,
Sure.
But that's the only way I can imagine when you're you're getting a sandwich that's an inch or two wide and eating a little slice of it. I like
Man,
that.
I'd much rather just like softer bread. I just made chicken parmesan sandwiches last night
Nice.
for Shanae and her boyfriend, and on potato buns. I don't know why I pointed at you because it was about potato buns.
Because I'm an advocate for potato buns. Yes,
But the potato buns were like, well, those specifically were like they got like flaky and crispy, and they just
Yeah.
like
Did you get
accepted
them
it.
from Costco?
I ordered Walmart because I didn't have buns, but I was like, I didn't know whether or not I was going to do chicken parmesan.
like everyone
Flat out,
just
or-
fucking jerks off to brioche. But like, don't get me wrong, brioche is great, but it's just like there's too much butter in it at times. It's just like it doesn't hold up whenever you get like juices on it. It just falls apart.
Did you have that croissant? By the way,
Yes, that shit was
Do
fucking.
you want to
Hold on, are
do
you
you have any
talking about-
reviews for shit that you've received from us? Or
Yeah, well, first off, those little fruit leather things that you get us, fantastic.
Aren't those
So
great?
good.
Those are so
The
fucking
Costco ones?
good.
Yeah, but
God damn
I
it.
can't, I can't eat one.
They're like
I literally have to hide them from the kids, man.
They're about
Like-
this
like-
big, and they're straight with just like fruit leather, but they're chewy kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I know what you're
but they
talking
don't
about.
get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
Are they the like
So fucking
strawberry sandwich and banana things?
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Like pineapple,
yes. Oh, yeah, those
strawberry.
ribs.
yeah.
So
correct. Those things are fucking nutty.
like kids love the pizza rolls. The pasta that you get us is like it soaks up so much sauce.
We've already been over this.
Have we?
it's the
Wait, what? Are you? You do not remember the
I
great
don't.
pasta debate of 2025?
well, he
don't.
hasn't experienced it because I got him. I guess it was a gag because Did I get? I got
Got you,
I got
motherfucker.
you the shorter, like the random cuts, if you
Yeah,
will.
yeah.
Those are amazing pastas.
Yes.
Every single one of them are amazing pastas.
Oh, I
but
do remember now. I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A lot's gone on in my life in the
I
past
should have
like
left-
2 months.
I
I'm
should
sorry.
have
Nothing
left
is more
no-
important than pasta, and you know that.
You're
that was the
absolutely
premise
right.
of this
is on
podcast
me.
when we
I
sat down.
apologize for everything that I've ever done in this life.
Except pasta.
Two jars of sauce.
dude, brother.
Minimum.
One-
I'm going to be honest.
No,
I
it soaks it
don't
up.
believe this.
Oh.
I
That's
want
fine.
to.
I
It's
ma-
just
I
a
made
thing that, like,
lasagna
I don't
last
think
night.
you're lying.
Get-
I just have to see
guess
it.
what you're getting. Guess what you're getting Saturday or Sunday whenever you come pick it up.
I
don't give a
How about
fuck.
this? Do it Sunday and just show me, because I don't want to keep it.
No,
That's
you're
too
gonna
much-
eat
that's
it.
Too much pasta.
That's
I'm
the bet.
not.
That's
They
the
come.
bet.
They come in. They're in 1 pound bags, maybe 2 pound. They're 1
Yeah.
pound. Whatever.
Sure.
They're 1 pound bags of pasta. You and your family can have a pasta night or whatever. And whenever you think you have enough sauce, you're like, oh, geez Louise, this
My Burt
pasta-
Kreischer now.
Well, it's so funny. Speaking of pasta, he was like, here. He goes, I got you this box of mac and cheese, and I hold it up, and I was like, this is just gluten-free pasta.
Gotcha, bitch.
And he was like, oh, well, it was in
it
it.
was just Velveeta.
It was pink. The box was pink.
He was like, oh, well, it was a bright pink box, and I thought it was cute. So, okay, see ya. And just like, I was like, what am I going to do with gluten-free pasta? Plus, they're in like a box. It's like 8.2 ounces in the box. Like, they're not even like a pound or even half a pound or like.
You could see.
I mean,
I understand. I did understand.
Pretty
Yeah.
close to.
Yeah.
Someone at work was talking
But I
about
was like,
Costco,
this is gluten-free pasta.
like all the sauces and dips you get there are just great. And I was like, I beg the fucking differ,
Where?
man. Costco is
Oh.
very hit or miss.
That's
on their shit.
cilantro lime one that you got me.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
really
It
wasn't.
comes in a 2-pack. That's
Which
in
ones
the.
are bad?
The mango
No, it wasn't
salsa
bad.
is awful.
I would call I would guesstimate that all of the cold or refrigerated salsas are kind of mid as fuck.
I haven't
I'm
tried the
weary
salsa
about
you got me yet.
like fresh salsas and stuff at
Molcajete.
I haven't tried it yet. No.
You got a Molcajete one?
Yeah.
Like that one. Their jarred ones.
It looks
are
really good.
pretty good.
I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, I
haven't-
agree with that. Yeah,
I haven't tried the sauerkraut because you got me like a fucking.
Suck it, dude.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't know.
I'm worried about your fiber intake, huh?
You're like, here's your 3
Here you
pounds
go.
of sauerkraut and 6 hot dogs. I was
I
like,
was
okay,
gonna
cool.
get you probiotics and cabbage, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm thinking about this all wrong. So here's like
Get you hot
number
dogs with the
10 can
open-
of sauerkraut.
And he
Two
got me
missing.
like a fucking tube of mozzarella cheese, sliced mozzarella cheese,
Nice.
which I made lasagna with, by the
Did you
way.
get him the chorizo yet?
I think he should have. There's
got
no
me-
chorizo here.
He got me
therefore-
regular chorizo, but
Yeah, but
I
they're 2 logs that are like.
no, he got
fuckload of
he got
chorizo.
me chorizo.
'Cause I went to buy it one day and I was like, what am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna
They had
chorizo. Like,
sliced like fresh mozz for like $7.99, and it was
I love.
it was about
I
that
love-
big for like $8. I'm
Dude,
like,
that
I was like,
on a
that's going to
sandwich.
Tim. That's
I'm gonna be
fine.
honest. We've talked about so much about sandwiches. I'm sitting here like, what time does Meyer close? I could probably go up there, get a
Dude,
bunch of salami and turkey.
oh yeah, I just ate. I'm not gonna be like, ah, you did. Like, oh, but shit,
you're gonna say that?
Brush your hair.
you here for the dollar slices?
I can't remember anything else.
What
What
a fucking nightmare.
Did you have the Alfredo?
From?
Couche?
Did I give you an Alfredo?
The
take and bake
I actually
thing?
just made that tonight. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah,
I'll take it.
it needs a little bit of seasoning,
Yes.
but it was not bad.
Yes,
my
it
kids
do.
fucking destroyed it, so that's all that matters to me.
kind of all that matters.
And then the enchilada bake that you got us was interesting. The chicken that was in it, because they use rotisserie chicken, but it was just like they're like breast of chicken, whole breast down. I was just like, it like wasn't even shredded in there. It was just like chunks of fucking chicken breast
Look,
in there.
some
but
some of the shopping is thoughtful. Some of it is a meme as fuck. And I'm just like,
my wife literally goes. She looked at me. She goes, I know one day is gonna stop. And he's going to stop bringing over groceries. She goes, but I hope it never stops because it's so random and so weird and so helpful at the same time. She just, I
No,
was just like, yeah.
it's a card that sings.
No, the
How
first-
you doing?
Hey, you
No,
did.
the first time it was like, I got him like medicine and stuff, or like
Yeah, you got me soap. The fucking chips, the barbecue chips that you got me.
Yes.
Holy
Yes.
fuck, dude! That brand of chip, because it's like a kettle chip, but it's also a little thicker and it still has like the skin on the potato.
yeah.
God damn, they're good, dude. That is fucking dangerous. Like,
Costco has some absolute fucking slammers.
I opened that up and I was like, Ashley, you have to try this. And she was in there like, I was like, you got to get her away from me. I'm gonna eat this whole fucking thing.
You like my purse?
Yeah, I was looking for money.
There's $100 bill in there if you want to.
Oh, thanks, man.
I've been taken to carrying anywhere between
$1,400 and
$1,200 and $1,500 in cash on me at all times.
Yeah.
Just in case, all
Just
hundreds
safe.
unmarked.
Yeah.
Guys,
I
he
mean,
works at a rye brewing. He's accident prone, so no one's going to suspect anything.
Oh, can you believe
What
this
happened,
fucker
like,
met
you
Michael
fell?
Jai White and didn't say what's up?
what?
I didn't meet him.
I'm sorry, he saw Michael Jai White at Alcove and didn't say what's up
He was
That
at
is-
what? Michael Jai White was at Alcove?
during
Yeah.
Derby. Yeah,
No
Not
fucking
during
shit.
Derby. They were. I mean, well,
yeah.
yeah, but it wasn't.
Oaks.
It wasn't because of Derby.
Well, I know that.
Who the
but,
fuck is this?
Michael Jai
he
White?
played Spawn. He played. He got.
He's an incredible martial artist, an actual martial artist.
Yeah,
But
he's an actor.
He was in the Dark Knight. He plays Gamble in Dark
Is he
Knight.
Tony Jaa? Like, I don't
No,
understand.
he killed
like,
Tony Jaa. Actually, actually,
Yeah,
factually.
actually, factually.
Nate, look it up. You know, in The Dark Knight, the guy who's like, "Enough with the clown." He gets the pencil in his face.
Yeah.
That guy.
Oh.
He also played Spawn in the
8.
I was about to say,
98.
hey, movie date savant.
It's
I don't know.
98, yeah.
You all know that about Tyler?
97.
97? Are you sure? 98.
You know this
I'm going to
about
say
Tyler?
98.
Tyler is he's not batting 1,000, but he can pull movie years
97.
out of his ass
Bitch.
like crazy.
Son of a bitch.
It's wild. It's like
Can't do anything with it.
it's yeah.
Fuck. I
it's
lost it.
it's movie dates and just random movie knowledge, like Bruce Willis being in Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
fucked me
yeah.
up,
I did
dude.
hear that in the last
That
podcast.
fucked me
yeah.
up. You told
I'm
me
gonna
about
have to
that.
go.
And I was like,
I'm gonna have to go watch that now.
No
well, not
way.
watch it.
I
just
looked
fast
it up.
forward.
Yeah.
I didn't look it up on Hulu, but I looked it up and I was like,
I see.
Fuck,
I
what?
did,
I'm
I did
mad
it on
about
Hulu
this.
because you can.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it. And I was like, all right, whatever. 2 hours, 10 minutes. John McClane. Like,
I'm
you-
so mad about it.
Did you all
Why
know
would he
in
do that?
Liar Liar, Jim Carrey is actually Fire Marshal Bill in the background?
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Let me tell you something.
That's very funny.
All right, we can wrap this up.
Yeah, we're good.
David-
We did it. We did it.
Davey Wavy sleepy.
No, I'm not
everything,
sleepy.
everything is different now. I'm glad I'm back. Thank you for having me
Yeah.
back on the podcast.
So this is just Fortnite.
No, it's not.
Oh, what we're watching? This is Arc Raiders.
It's an
Wait,
extraction.
By the
it's an
way,
extraction
just,
shooter.
we don't have to go long
Feels like
on this
Fortnite.
or anything, but like,
Yeah.
look, this next war bond for Helldivers is
yeah.
legitimate, and we're going to team kill the shit out of each other.
And Brandon.
Oh yeah. Oh, so excited.
Can I say something real
I'm
quick? I
so
want you guys to realize the
Also,
what
I
you,
gotta talk shit about Brandon on this. Sorry.
what
before
you
I forget.
sent the other day for The Witcher. That was a tech demo. I want you guys to realize it wasn't the actual game.
Yeah.
Like, okay, because that game literally just got like in full development in like December of last year.
But still,
It does not look that good.
we
Like,
don't know.
no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, CD Projekt Red was literally like, "Hey, this is a tech demo. This is not like what the game looks like right now. This is what we hope the game is going to look like when they're done." However, CD Projekt Red doesn't exactly have a great track record right
I
now.
will also agree with that. For Unreal Engine 5.7, I will
Cyberpunk?
say
Yes.
Okay.
I will say it looks great. Now, Cyberpunk did take about 5 fucking years, 4 or 5, whatever, 4 or 5 years to get to a stable, wonderful state where it
Yes.
can run on the
Wolfenstein.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So my point to that is temper your expectations. It is just what's possible with Unreal Engine 5, and they're hoping to get there. However, we're probably not going to see that game for another like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got Ghost of Yote.
Ghost of Yote.
and-
but there's no difficulty slider, so
We have
Perfect.
Arc Raiders, Ghost of Yote. I'm still on Night Rain.
I am hoping this shadow drops tomorrow. I know it's not gonna shadow drop tomorrow, but I want it to shadow drop tomorrow so fucking bad.
What?
This.
Oh,
Arc Raiders looks fucking sick.
I thought
as
that was
shit.
Jamie Lannister at first glance.
kind of looks like one of our regulars at the brewery. What's up, Joe? Thanks for listening. Appreciate it.
all right, guys, we're going to wrap it up and get the fuck
Sorry
out of
today on
here.
Barrett Ave.
I've been Tim,
I'm Tata.
I got Dave.
and his name is Alex Bo.
Cena.
Bye.